All right, welcome back. This is hole number 4 of Owlwood. Never got this one, so this should be interesting. This is how I normally throw it, much like a lot of you, I'm sure. Just throw the beast on a forehand around the corner on a big hyzer. Kind of line it up with that tree there. Slide to the left, and it usually ends up about like that. Get used to putting from that tree, because where my first one went, because it's a common spot to end up. Usually I can slide past that tree. The Explorer also does a pretty good job on this hole. Aim a little bit more right of where I was, kind of just right up the middle, and just let it do the work. Fading back towards the basket. Again, just aim right about there, right in the middle of the trees, and put some hyzer on it to fade back around. But there you go. Like I said, get used to this putt, because you end up here pretty often. The basket's a little bit elevated, so take that into account as well. There's a few different ace lines. I think I picked out the one I want to go for, but you can see here, even with the glide skip kind of around all the trees, it's just not doable. There's no way you're going to skip it high enough to catch that basket. Same with the light glide drive. It just doesn't have a power and can't get enough height to get all the way up that mountain on a forehand. It has enough, so going kind of that typical line around the trees is not really an option. So one of the plays, this is pretty tough, but just kind of an interesting play, just a huge sky hyzer around. Not a lot of hit points before you get up there, so you can see that wasn't a very good attempt. See if I can get it a little better than that. I think it's doable. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on this line, because I think there's a lot better lines to get it, but I thought it was interesting. This one's looking a little better. You can see it's probably doable, but again, I'm not going to sit here and try that line. Another line is we're going to do either the light glide or the glide roll on a forehand, just right through this gap here. Get in. You can see this is much more doable, so I think this is the one I'm going to be trying. Depending on the wind, you can either do light glide or glide roll like this. Stand at that kind of middle tree and put some, well, that's not a very good example. Aim right there with the middle chevron, put some hyzer on it, and as you can see, you can get there with both these discs depending on what the wind's doing. So I think that's the line I'm going to try. Another line that I found fun, and I might give it a little bit of effort, is this glide turn on a backhand, and just try to like turn it around all these trees and then let it kind of fade back towards the basket a little bit. I think it might be doable. Aim at that same tree and just put a bunch of anhyzer on it. As you can see, I mean, that got all the way through, so I might try that a little bit, but I think the more gettable line is that first one I showed you, with either the glide roll or the light. Get in the basket. See, I'm going to get it. Never got it before, but we'll get it for you. I thought this was going to be really hard, but after finding this line, I realized it's going to be doable. This is the glide roll, not enough fade. It's probably pretty tough if there's any sort of right to left wind. This is a one wind, so not too bad. Get in. It almost skipped off the tree into the basket. That was a light glide. Again, this is a forehand. Put that middle chevron kind of right in between those trees, or right on the middle tree. Put some hyzer on it, and it's gonna. We're getting close. Right about there. This is the wind we want. Go in the basket. Gosh, you bugger. Yeah. Gonna go light glide again, right in between those trees. Let's try that. Come on, fade hard. Bam. We got it. Finally, first time on this one. So as you know, I always got to try back to back. So let's see if we can get this one again. And I might try, come on, give it to me. Back to back on this would be sweet. Oh, dang. Oh, man. I thought I had it. But I kind of want to try this glide turn again. I kind of like this kind of a fun line, so I'm going to throw this a few times, see if we can't get close for you guys. That will make it, but see if we can scare the basket a bit. Yeah, I had a solid line there. Just need a little bit more feed towards the basket. Oh, getting there. Right there. Put some anheuser on it. Go in. Oh, just over the basket. Oh, this video's getting long, but I really want to get this one. We'll give it 2 or 3 more tries and see if we can, but it's going to be hard with this wind. Or maybe it'll help us. Oh. Kind of helps that right to left with that disc. Kind of helps hold it back towards the basket. So maybe, let's see here. Go in. Dang it. All right, promise you, only a couple more times. If you're still with me, appreciate it. Subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Oh, we got it. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed. This video is too long, but thanks for watching me play some DGV.